Welcome back to the another live stream of The Outer Worlds, part 14. So I may have said this in a previous video, but I honestly can't even. Yeah. So the last thing that I said, or not a previous video, but one of my videos, I may have mentioned. I honestly don't remember. May have mentioned. Yeah, a previous video of mine, I may have mentioned going on vacation, and but if I haven't mentioned going on a vacation, if I haven't mentioned going on vacation, well, exactly where I'm going. That just needs to remain. Needs to remain private because well, for obvious reasons. But I will not be home. I will not be home for 2 weeks. I may bring my computer. Actually, I probably will. I probably will bring my computer, just in case if I, am able to do, live streams while on vacation. But I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't count on it for multiple reasons. But yeah. Anyway, so I probably won't, make any videos while I'm on vacation. just because it's, well, I guess you could say it's more of a family thing. I'm gonna be with family a lot, so I don't think I'll be able to make videos while I'm there. But um, but yeah, no, I'm gonna try to, of course, of course, make videos. I'm gonna try, but I can't say for sure, that I'm gonna be able to. And if I don't make videos while I'm on vacation, well, when I come back, um, I will be sure to, I will be sure to, make, I will be sure to make up for the lack of videos that I would normally do. Um, which means when I come back, I will make, you know, 2 weeks 2 weeks worth of videos when I come back. If I don't, um, if I don't if I don't make any videos while I'm away, um, love that top hat. That top hat's great. The outfit doesn't, that the outfit doesn't look too bad, but um, I need more of a gentleman's, you know. This is persuade and leadership. That is actually going to be um, really handy for me. Partially because I kind of actually need, I kind of actually need that persuade. There was a book in there, wasn't there? I saw it completely just was like, I'll get to it. Pick up book. What? What is on the book? Is it just junk? I've been selling tossball cards. Probably, I mean, they are probably actually, they're probably not even remotely important.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds. Wait, what's that smell?
You reckon the smell of the river blew away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
That outfit, Felix, does kind of look ridiculous on me. I'm not gonna lie. But it also kind of suits you. I mean, it's actually, you know what? If this was shinier, that would be actually probably cooler. Parvati, this look actually suits your personality. You know, all bright and colorful, but it could also be shiny. Anyway, so if I don't make any if I don't make any videos while I'm on vacation, I will be sure to make 2 weeks worth of live streams. I'll probably do 2 live streams. Um, you know, I'll probably do two live streams. Probably.
Help! Someone's been killed!
What? Who's been killed?
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Did you guys hear that? I couldn't hear that.
Most people don't.
We're used to folks swooning at our feet. You don't gotta be embarrassed.
A healthy survival reflex is nothing to be embarrassed about. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Did my headphones just die? Did they just die? Can you guys? I hope you guys could hear me. I I I don't know. I don't know what happened. Um. I that's I hope my headphones didn't die on me. They shouldn't have died on me.
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
I'm gonna have to check them out later. I'm gonna have to check them out later. Because I let's finish this conversation. Even though even
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
I'll get back to you on that.
Sure, just let me know.
Why did you decide to just stay in the first place?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Seems like you'd want more than centimeters.
I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown.
Ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goo, what then?
Why don't you just tell me?
Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
Not with that attitude.
Was there something else? Or did... Lucky you.
I'm I'm I think I'm gonna be back. Well, I'm gonna saving it here. I'm just quitting for a bit. Um, I'll be back. Um, no. Um, hello. All right. let's see if that did that. I have no idea. I can hear the sound now, but all right. All right. Let's see if that fixed it. I have no idea. The sound's back. It looks like.
I hope his fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling.
What's going on? Why can't I hear?
Yeah, huh?
Okay. There's something wrong with my headphones for some unknown reason. I can't do anything. Like I can hear background noises, but for some unknown reason, um, so for some reason, I can't hear well the people talk in my videos, well, not my videos, but with the headphones, I can't hear people talking, and it's
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
actually
Just make sure it's properly
before
logged.
we talk to this guy,
I'll note it next time.
let's go in here. Not to her.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rap out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm Laser Flyer. I'm pleased to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Um,
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Cathinoid. Let's go with medical.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Yeah, alright, I'll be back. Right. Nice.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
I'm gonna come back here with. First off, I guess let's. Whoa. I just need to find out. Well, first off, I'm gonna drop a couple things off. In a second, I need to find out.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Do I have anything intimidating outfit wise? Doesn't look like I have anything outfit wise. But I'm gonna just drop off some stuff since I'm here. Is there any? I'm just seeing if there's any more. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Now, no. Who's my more engineering, medical? Oh, he's That. Engineering, lockpick, persuade. Is intimidate, hack, science, and he's intimidate, hack, and science. Okay, well, I think I know who I'm bringing.
Stay safe out there.
I think. Sorry, Felix. I think I'm gonna bring Parvati and Max. Um, I don't think I need that much. What was it, skills? I think I need. Nope. I need to come back. I need to bring Max and Sam. Okay. Let's. Sorry for that, Parvati. You're you're not intimidating enough. All right. I gotta leave you behind, Parvati, because you are not intimidating enough. And unfortunately, I don't have any. Well, now, what's my intimidate now? Ah. That is probably right where I need it to be. Whoops. And then I don't know why they look like robots. Kind of creepy.
It smells like wrapped in here.
I see you stuck around. If you got the bits, check the menu for the latest prices. Inflation's terrible out here. Whoa, hold on, Okay. Leak contained. My stars. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
Fair enough.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
I probably didn't need both of them. Ugh. I like how I can just like come back here in this kitchen and just check things out. not sure how people down there can see me. Why is there bullets in a bathroom? Also, what does this have? Looks like is that a? That looks like a taser. Standard troop armor. Whoa. Whoa. What do I have on? Oh. Whoops. I think I need to buy the Adrena time back. I did not want to sell that. I wish I could, like, see what it looks like on my character. What do I have? Passion pills.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
And temper?
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed?
Are you in charge of handling out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
You certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Medical! I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Lie.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you. But there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
I'm not gonna.
Up, dearie.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna intimidate her. Not until I know what is going on.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
So, is it just closed because is it just closed because it's dark out? Is that?
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
That's quite all right, Sam. I prefer to clean my own quarters these days. I find it a perfect time to reflect on the impermanence of existence.
Warning. Refusing the service of a SAM unit will be reflected on your permanent record.
That's messed up.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Your child is missing. Where'd you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would Tucker Run away.
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know once ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That
What are you?
the Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
What are you saying about the iconoclast?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting, like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far, I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark. Not trying to be an asshole here, but considering the fact that you look like you're, I don't know, 50, 60. Yet again, I can't really actually
Experimental protocol.
speak for myself
So that recent tossball game.
because my parents are, they're in their 60s, 70s.
Was sure a nail biter, eh?
Yes, it was, Sam. You should discuss it with young Mr. Millstone at your earliest convenience.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
Trade!
If you don't see it, I don't got it. Don't go asking for the special reserve.
Okay, now I want a special reserve. I do want to see what this looks like. I'm just gonna buy one. It's probably not even gonna be worth it, but I do want to, kind of see what it looks like. It's just, nope.
Do your part to support the local economy? Laws know we need it. What can I get you? All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
I'm not gonna threaten you, but I'm selling this. I didn't like it. It was well, it just wasn't. I have no. Well, I'm not. I just want to do. I don't know. What am I doing? Passion pills?
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
Thank you, Sam.
Counting. 126 messes. Industrial stay. Analysis of effort. Wrong tool developed.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Free is their defeat.
That's their version of sorry.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner. Please, make yourself at home until it's ready. You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's nice. We had someone else over a week ago or yesterday. I forget.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you?
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not? The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Hey, what are you doing in my room? Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
What?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring. I'm not telling you. Spacer's Choice pills, they cure all your ills.
Sunrise. The sun crests the horizon as round, soft, and warm as the lump of a cysty pig. The day is fresh and alive with possibility. Trees, every ridge rise from the ground, glistening from the triumphant and daylights that remind me that life can grow even here amidst the dust. Amidst sky. Monarch, one grows large and dark like a moth that eats the sky. I try to think of word. Is that how you spell words? Think of words I had to describe it, but something dark swallows them too. Hunger. There is an ache sharp in my stomach. Hurts all the time. Food makes me sick. Water makes me sick. Always hungry, so I can't think.
You must be famished. So, is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner. Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit?
Muting volume now.
Let's well,
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity before.
No job is too great, too grueling, or too gruesome for a Sam.
name: Hecht Braxton, survivor Ballard Velma, position Chief Parasitical Health Manager, MSI. If lost, please return to Ballard Velma or current supervisor of MSI Fishery Operations in Stellar Bay.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
The murdering cannibal accuses me of being nosy.
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Right.
Dust to dust. Or in this case, bloody bones to bloody bones.
Sanitization complete.
Oh, they won't be needing this anymore. So, and also, determinate. Wait, how was this determination? I look like a badass, but seriously, you know what? That's. I mean, that's that's not a bad look. It's actually all right. This looks better, but that's yeah, that's actually not a bad look. Like I can actually it's not stealing anymore now that they're dead. I mean, I guess it is, but you know, they're dead. They're not gonna need this. It's not a bad look. It's a relatively nice look. Like it's
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Time to clean area estimated at 6,549,852,132,184 minutes. Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter now.
I don't know if I should be worried or impressed. I mean, that's both, yeah, I guess. But no.
Initiating self-cleaning cycle.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rap.
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Sorry, seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job's been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
What's this about your foreman? Wait. Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
You said Braxton had been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Why didn't you turn them in?
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
And what's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Also, more about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him...
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Let's talk about something
Fine
else.
by me. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
It's...
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to...
Sorry, I don't have time to sit here and wait for you to finish talking. I mean, I like listening to people, and I'm not normally this kind of like, alright, gotta go, bye. Well, I mean, this outfit doesn't make it bad. But I'm not in the mood Um, I just feel free to read the codexes as which would be over here as I'm scrolling through. Righty there. What else do I have? I have journal. No, quest.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine.
Entering quiet mode.
Look, I don't want to intimidate anybody, but I don't want to steal either. Employee log. I had hypothesized this combination might awaken my mind and sense to greater realities, realities around us. If that is true, then it seems my faculties were quite overwhelming in this instance. Shortly after a dosage of experienced cold sweat, tremors, and mild paranoia, it is perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nonetheless, the effects were most invigorating. I will have to attempt a milder dosage once part palpitations subside. After my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external sense might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. The eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substances quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I soon fell into a stupor. I woke some hours later in a pile of my own sick and most curious graveling for that Tolerados. Empty file. Stellar Bride. She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. She's a hard-working Saltuna farmer and from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Chapter 3. No. I think I need to do this. Nope. This the Passion Broker, a renegade iconoclast, driven by his ideals, finds love in the arms of a mysterious man with a tortured past. Will he follow his head or his heart? Chapter 2. Tall, dark, and handsome. Come on up, said to the voice on the comm. It was dangerous and smooth in a way that reminded Broderick of iceberg-aged whiskey. The door slid open with a whisper of perfumed air. The hair rose along the nape of his neck, and he proceeded up the stairs. The broker sat with his back to a top of the line, mostly charcoal, personal heater, slender fingers tented. So this was the mysterious recluse who manipulated Monarch from afar. Broderick could feel the warmth of the heater from across the room, but it was the look in the broker's eyes that had him feeling feverish. The broker produced a pair of glasses and a bottle of something that looked expensive. He poured it off and held one of the glasses out of the Broderick. I don't know. For me, he asked, trying to ignore the man's smoldering gaze. Indeed, the broker purred. I hear you're a man of bold taste. Broderick took his glass. The broker continued, dark hair falling over darker eyes. That's why I've got a rare proposition for you. The glass nearly slipped from Broderick's fingers. He drank it in one gulp to hide the tremor in his hand. It burned all the way down. Chapter 3, A Long Way from Arcanus. You can put your things here, Mr. Elliot said, leading Abby into a dim apartment. The place was small, but it had a certain cozy charm. Abby set her bags on the floor and loosened the straps of their jumpsuit. Mr. Elliot coughed, his face suddenly red. If you get warm, you can always crack the windows. The window. Breeze from the bay is real nice. Just be careful about manta swarms. As Abby went to take the room key, her fingers brushed his. He had strong, rough hands. The Saltuna farmer's a Saltuna farmer's hand. She felt herself blush. You've been ever so kind to me, Mr. Elliot. Call me Archibald, he said. Clinic of the Heart. A battle-hardened young hearth. Directorate soldiers. A soldier visits a remote clinic on Monarch. To heal his injuries, but when he meets Gale on an elegant older nurse, he goes to work on his heart as well. Chapter 34, Healing Touch. Fletcher held her tightly. His strength had returned. That much was clear. Yet, here he remained at the clinic with her. He shook his head, as if he read her mind with his perfect green eyes. Gale, the earth, the Recarate, calling me back. They want me protecting Byzantium, but I don't know how to leave. Not after what we found together. Then study, she whispered, letting her breath warm his ear. I can certainly find a position for you here. Oh, laws, he moaned, pulling her closer. She pressed a finger to his lips. Shh. The only law here is love. Well, that was nice. Patient records. Laser fire.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
I'm picking up a caffeinoid for Nyoka Ramarin Wentworth the third.
Now
How?
that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
Don't worry about it, Hunty. I'm sure you've been busy.
My, but you are a doll. Here's Nyoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Nice.
Poor Braxton. I don't want...
How is it that they've heard about Braxton already? I mean, I barely got back.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
We've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Falmouth. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I've got a ship at the docking bay if you want to wait there.
New customer profile created. Greetings, user Nyoka.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
Oh, don't worry. I promise. Won't let you down. Right. What should I take with? Well, let's I'm not gonna run all the way to Cascadia, but that would be suicide. I did that once and it was just not worth it.
Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
Okay. All right.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
Felix, Ada is not sentient. She can't act out of a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
I was watching True Stories of Mechanical Murderers last night.
Felix, I find your Purity refreshing.
Okay. Right. Nyoka increase my lie, sneak, base health, and that should be it. And then better with sneak.
Status report. 13. Job.
Hey, Cap.
You getting along with the crew?
Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked up a bit of rap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her. The kind true freedom hasn't beaten down yet. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
You know, realistically, I could jump from here to here and not be hurt. I mean, jumping down there from here probably would hurt a lot, but repair. Nice. We're gonna go Cascadia now.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Yep, I'm well aware. I'm gonna take Felix. Oh, no. I'm gonna take Felix and Parvati because I need Felix and Parvati because they give me a bonus for lockpicking. Plus, I assume that Nyoka probably does too. All right, character scouts. Lockpicking. Inventory. Now, I'm gonna check. I should probably okay, so I don't have enough lock picking for some of these places. I don't want to, but I gotta.
Captain, if you're looking for crew...
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Then
What is this? More dodge. I don't need that, no. What is this? Skills. Damage. Carry capacity sounds useful. I need something that gives me better sneak. But do I have anything that gives me better sneak? That's determination. Don't need determination. Don't need leadership skills or persuasion. I mean, I don't know. Not sneak. I need something that gives me better lock picking skills. What do I don't have anything, do I? I don't need sneak. I need lock picking. I need stealth skills. This is that's it though.
You remember Kneecaps? Big square-looking bruiser, prize fighter, drinks like a fish. That's Nyoka.
You know, I think she'd like that.
Um. So Ellie, better medical with Ellie, better engineering with Ellie. He gives me okay sneak and okay lock picking. She gives me better sneak. Okay medical, okay lie. Arvati, she gives me engineering, lock picking, and persuasion. Victor Max gives me science attack, mostly intimidate. Sam, intimidate, hack, and science. This is looting mods, melee damage, armor rating. I I need to be able to lock pick this shit.
Ever seen a real life Saltuna?
What do you mean live? Saltuna comes in cans?
Felix, Saltuna is a kind of fish. Lives in the ocean. You knew that, right?
You serious? You tell me there's a fish made entirely out of Saltuna?
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
I need to get in there. It's oh man, there's gotta be. I'm missing something, aren't I? There's gotta be something that I'm missing. Like,
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
there's gotta be a way around. Or a way through. And I can't. Mm. How do I get... Okay. Did I read this? I think I would. If I didn't read that, well, then I'm sorry. There's gotta be... there's gotta be something that I'm missing. Nope. Okay, I don't. How do I get... How do I get on that side?
Ready when you are, boss.
Sir, there's gotta be... a way I can get to there. But... what? Where I... I'm only here.
You ever want to hide a body? You could dump it in that sulfur pool.
Yes. Thank you for the information there, Felix. Really, that hurt my legs. Really. don't have enough lockpicks. So I can't. That's great.
Just getting started.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get in that area right now. I don't think I have enough I don't have enough skill to my lockpicking is 93. Oh, it's because I'm having a Adrena time crash. That's fair enough. There's no way in to Ooh. Hey. What is this? Oh, I got a new. What does this look like? What is this? Stealth skills 5. Let's. What does it look like on you, Felix? Wait. I should take it off and put this back on. I like you better with that. There's either something that I'm missing in there, Oh no! I want. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put on the heavy duty axe. And then I'm gonna put on this. Oh. Oh.
How did you get through?
Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Oh, no! Oh no! I need to put where is it? This. Oh, wait. There's the what? There's no more Mantic Queens. Right. There's gotta be a way that I can get through. I mean, this is sealed, so there's gotta be. There's gotta be. I don't know. There's just gotta be. You know. There's something I'm missing. I'm even with the suit on, I can only do 99. I can't.
Here's the other thing about Tossball. Tossball is all about scoring goals.
Scoring goals, got it. And you can score a goal by kicking the ball, throwing the ball, or
running it into the Saturday goal, if you're a visitor. Or the Sunday goal, if you're on the home team.
Okay, so if you're on the home team, you want to run the ball into the Sunday goal? Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You can also kick it.
Right. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuation.
No, we're just gonna go back to.
We're out of orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Well, sorry, Parvati. Sorry, Felix. Not taking you. Misoka, I'm gonna take you. Ellie, I'm gonna take you. I just, wasting time. Oh. What do you know? I wasted the entire day. I'm I wasted the entire day.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower. The body's in the first apartment on the right. So much blood.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
what I want is a mod for ooh. No. What's this? Scanner. Right.
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days. What's the world coming to?
Not much I can do for this guy.
Right. I think we just end it here for now. I gotta fix my headphones. I don't know what's going on with my headphones, so I gotta fix those. Right. I don't have enough not sneak. I don't have enough stealth skills or lockpicking skills. Did I save? Yeah, I did. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for watching this video. And again, I am gonna go on vacation. I leave Monday. I cannot tell you where we're going because that is I can't tell you where we're going because that is that is confidential and seeing how I'm with family. I don't think my family would really appreciate me telling people where I'm gonna be. But like I said last time, I'll bring my computer. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream because the place where we're going, the place we're going, you know, I don't know if there's gonna be really any place for me to set up my computer and do my thing, and you know, we, you know, and you know, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be with family, so you know, um, yeah, but other than other than being a family, um, you know, it's it's interesting because um, the last time I went on a vacation home, you know, the last time I went to a vacation home, with my family, uh, the house was nice, but the house had very little, like, um, the house that had very little outlets, and so you needed to bring an extension cord. Um, you needed to bring an extension cord just to plug your computer into the nearest like outlet, um, and the last place I was at, on vacation with my family, um, for a family reunion was, it was back when COVID had just started. Uh, the outbreak was really bad, and things were really bad. But anyway, so the house that we rented for vacation, um, it was just, it was like, I don't know how to explain the house. It was weird because there was one place in the house where you could, there was one place in the house where you could hook up your computer. You still needed an extension cord. See, like, you could hook it up, in one of the bedrooms, but you needed, there was no table in the bedrooms. There was only two places where there was tables. Close enough. There was you know there was only two places in the house that had a really strong uh, connection to the Wi-Fi, and that was the kitchen area. Not the kitchen area. That was the there was the dining room area, and then there was a small little, like, barista table. A small little barista table. Um, there was a small little barista table out at the back, out at the back by the back by the back door, and it was just, like, it was, that, that wasn't the weird thing. The weird thing was that, um, only one person could be on the Wi-Fi on the internet at a time. I had my computer. My uncle had his computer. And again, I'm not naming names because that's confidential. I can't name names due to confidentiality purposes. Um, but anyway, so you know, my my uncle, like, he needs his computer for his job, for work, and so you know he has to be on. He needs it for meetings. He needs it for a lot of things. So he has to be on the computer a lot. And you know, I, and anytime I could be on my computer
but you know, if I was, you know, if I was on my computer and he needed to be on his computer, um, he wouldn't be able to get on. Or I mean, sometimes he would be able to get on, but sometimes like sometimes uh, if he's on a video call for a meeting, he would be lagging on his end, and it was like, so like everybody, when anybody and everyone, not everyone, but whenever he was on his computer for work, um, everyone else had to get, everyone else who was on, the Wi-Fi had to disconnect, because if we didn't, he would either get he would either constantly getting disconnected, or B, the whole thing would lag, and he couldn't do his job, if that was to happen. And and like, it was interesting because like I could be on, I could be on my computer, I could be playing I can be playing games on my computer, and not have a and not have a problem, absolutely not have a problem, you know. Um, but actually, no, that is not thinking about it now. That is actually not true. I would have the same problems that he was having. Like if one too many people were on the Wi-Fi, um, my computer would get kicked off. My computer would be unable to access anything. My games, my videos, everything I do, was just lagging. Like it was laggy. It was I was always constantly getting disconnected, and so that was like the downside to the house that we rented, is only one person could be on their computer at a time, and like if I wanted to be on my computer, I had to wait till he was off of his computer, and then use my computer. So that was, I mean, that was the problem. And we've rented a few, as a family. We've rented a few houses um, that were like that. We rented a few houses that you know that did the same thing. And like so he would set up he would set up his computer in the little barista room that was out there. Um, but yeah, he was just like, he just um, he just he was set up in the barista room. Um, I call it a barista room because the table that he was set, that he set his computer up on was a barista table, and anyway, so he was set up on there, and the table, the table, like you could fit like two people at the table, um, but my computer and his computer would not fit on the table. It wouldn't fit on the table. Uh, because my computer is bigger than his was, um, and so he he was unable to. Well, I was unable to put my computer there too. So I had to do the one thing that um, I didn't want to do, and the one thing that I didn't want to do was I had to I had to so I had to what do you call it? I had to basically um, I had to basically set my computer up on on the dining table, and I don't normally like to put my computer up on the dining table because um, that's of course that's where everyone eats, and when you eat at the dining table, when people eat at the dining table, I have to I have to move my computer elsewhere out of the way, and I mean, it's not a problem. No, it's not a problem. It's just it takes a lot of time because I'm hooked up, and then I have to unhook and move everything for temporarily, and then get it back out just to put it back on the dining table because I couldn't put my computer in the same room where my uncle was, and so yeah, that was kind of like an issue, kind of a problem, and I mean it wasn't like a huge problem, like it wasn't like oh goodness me, what am I to do? It wasn't like that, right? That I know that sounded to some of you like a British accent, but it's not. I'm not trying to mimic or I'm not trying to mimic a British person. I do that voice when I'm being sarcastic. So when I'm being sarcastic, I do that voice. And that's how that is. And so yeah. Sorry, but I do like a British accent when I'm being sarcastic. I mean, it's a terrible British accent, as you can probably tell. But that's only when that's only when I'm being sarcastic, and like I did that at school one day. I was being sarcastic with someone, and this was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, because it would have been No, wait, no, it wouldn't be 10 years ago. What, oh yeah, no, it would have been 10 years ago. About 10 years ago. Maybe 9 years ago. But about like 10 years ago, it was just like I was being sarcastic to somebody, like because they were just being like, just they weren't being very smart, and like I had literally told them something like a week, probably like a week before that or the day before that, you know, and like the day that I was sarcastic with them, the day before that, or probably like a week before that, I had told them something, and had like it just like I guess it just never went through. What I was saying to them just never went through to them, and so it was just like I was just like well, they realized the day after, they realized um well, they didn't realize what I had said because they didn't, they weren't paying attention. But whatever it was, whatever I said to them about the day before I was being sarcastic with them or whatever, they had realized. So they had realized something. I can't remember what this something was, but they had realized something. Um, Something that I had happened to tell them multiple times. And it was like they were like they came up to me like, you know what I just realized, and I'm like, and I was just being, like how, most people when they're sarcastic, they're like, no, really, like, and but the for some reason, when I was being sarcastic, I didn't do that. No, really, I'm like I didn't do that. When I was being sarcastic, I was like, I straight up, like, not even joking. When I was being sarcastic, I straight up was like, I was, I straight up spoke to them as if I was British, and I was like it. I don't know. It was. I don't think I can purposely do a British accent. I really, because I can't. I really don't think I could. Like, if I purposely try to do it, it sounds terrible. But if I do, if I'm being sarcastic enough, I can do it. Like I was just straight up like, but I mean, I did say, I did say no, really, but the way I said it sounded as if I was British, and so they couldn't tell if I was being sarcastic, and they 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 looked at me and they're like, are you British? And I'm like, the fuck no, I'm not British. At least I don't think I am. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm not. But I'm like, why do you ask if I was British? And they're like, well, when you spoke earlier, it sounded like you were British. I wasn't. I'm not British. I was trying to be sarcastic with you, and they're like, oh, my bad. Carry on. And it was just. I mean, that wasn't. I mean, that wasn't the first time somebody asked me if I was British. Uh, I remember another time. I was. I think it was like first grade. Um, Yeah, I was like first grade, and you know I think I was like first grade English or something like that. I don't remember, but I don't know. I was learn. That's right. I was in first grade, not in English. I was learning how to spell and read, write, and all of that. And they gave me a word, and I looked at the word, and I said, I said schedule. I said schedule. I didn't say the American way of saying that word. I didn't. I know Americans, they say schedule, and I know that, but I didn't. When I saw that word, I didn't see, like, when I saw that word, I didn't pronounce it schedule. I pronounced it schedule. And and people looked at me, and they laughed, and like, that's not how it's pronounced. It's pronounced schedule. And I looked at them and I said, really? Because to me it says schedule. And I didn't, I was in first grade, and I didn't realize that that was how the British said schedule. I didn't realize that. And so, yeah, so, but, and people, people tried to correct me. And I mean, I learned the American way of saying schedule, but it still never even really sounded right to me. Growing up as a kid, you know, going through school, it never sounded right. It sounded wrong. Like, you look at it and it didn't sound right. It sounded wrong. And I told my teacher, and I said, that sounds wrong. You look at that and it says, and I'm like, that doesn't look like it spells schedule. That looks like it spells schedule. And it looks like it should be pronounced schedule. And as I'm talking to my teacher, somebody else recognized that the word was British, and they're like, "Are you British?" I'm like, "What? No, I don't think so. I'm an American." And she's like, and they're like, "Cause the word you said was British." And I didn't know which word they were talking about. Many, and then by high school, I went on a family vacation. I saw one of my aunts, and I asked her one day. I said, "What are some British words?" People keep asking me if I'm British because the way I speak, and the words that I use, and I just want to know what are some British words. And she said, "Well, you know the word schedule." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, over there they pronounce it schedule." And then I'm like, "Really? I've I've been pronouncing that. I've been saying schedule since I first learned how to say the word. Since I first learned the word. And people have kept telling me that that was incorrect. Well, I mean, it might be incorrect here in America, you know, but and they kept asking me if I was British, and I had no idea what they were talking about. And she's like, "Yeah, schedule is a British word," and I'm like, "Really? Wow, I did not know that because I really didn't know that." But yeah, but I do have a tendency when I speak, I do have a tendency to use British words. I prefer British, you know, most British words uh, over Americanized words because uh, there are some, you know, there's some Americanized words that just they don't sound right. They sound just completely awful. Um, anyways, enough chit chat. I'm about to go over like I'm about to go to a 3 minute mark. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna oh yeah. Before I go, back to the whole vacation thing. Like I said, I will bring my computer just in case if I do get a chance to stream. But the chances of me actually being able to stream is not bloody likely. It's not bloody likely. Um, because depending on where we stay at and the house that we rent and how strong the Wi-Fi connection is and how many computers it can, you know, have on its server. Cool, great, fantastic, and I might be able to stream. But if I don't get, if I'm on, I mean, there will during my vacation I will be gone for about 2 weeks. I will be on the road for at least a week, and then I will be at the vacation home for another week. So there will be at least 1 week where I will not be streaming. Um, which when I get back, when I get back, um, if I haven't streamed for 2 weeks, I will do um, 2 weeks worth of streams within 1 week, and that would be 14 streams in 1 week to make up for the lack of streams. So uh, actually, no, I'm not gonna do 2 streams. I'll do 3 streams, and I'll do one for for next week. You know, for next week from Sunday to Saturday, and then I'll do another week of stream. Another, so I'll do one. I'll do what is it? So in 1 week, I won't be able to stream. Second week, I will be on vacation. I'll try to do a stream, but that probably won't be a thing. So when I return, think I return on the third week. Uh, on the third week, I think, and so I'll have to do 3 streams in one day. I'll do 3 streams in one day, and I'll just have to do 3 streams for 7 days, because it'll be 2 streams will make up for the 2 weeks that I was gone, and then the third stream will be for that daily, that daily stream. So that's what might have to happen, and I might have to do that, which means each stream might have to be cut shorter. Anyways, I will catch you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble, and thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your day. Bye.